All right, it is February 5th, 2019. We're reading from Keys, Love Letters from God. I'm Paul Power, and Robert Nelson is before you doing the reading from his book.
Yep.
We're on number 61.
And the title is Brother, Sister. There's a little slash between brother and sister. It has been said, I am not my brother's keeper. This is true. However, you are your brother and sister. That's in bold-faced capitalized type. Very powerful, very important. A brother is one who recognizes himself in the eyes or the deeds of another. You are all created of one father, mother, me. You are all siblings of the same sonship, meaning the sonship of God. Each brother or sister holds the seeds of one another's true nature within himself or herself. Now, what is necessary for this recognition to occur? Simply this: one son or daughter lays aside his or her defenses long enough to reveal himself or herself to another near him or her. In so doing, the self, seen by the observer, is the same self as that of the observer. This then allows the son or daughter witnessing this miracle to do likewise for the one who offered this miraculous opportunity. So you see, this all goes like each one of us doing a favor with and for one another in the recognition of our divinity. I can't talk right now. Wow. Of our divinity, our defenselessness, our innocence, our joy. As we help somebody else, we're helping ourselves likewise. As they help, if we allow them to have the opportunity to help us, they're helping themselves. So we become saviors for each other, don't we? Pretty neat. Great idea. And it works. Thus, each person offers the recognition of the true nature of both involved, like I was saying. I am your brother and sister. I am defenseless because I am love, which needs no defending, for in reality it is all that is. To see anything else but one another is to make a false God. Let me read that again. To see anything else about one another is to make a false God. Who is your brother or sister? Anyone in whose eyes you see your own light offered back to you. Your brother and sister are no more or less a threat to you than you are to yourself. That's very potent, people. Threaten not yourself, and you will not threaten your brother or sister, nor will you receive any threat from them. For this would not be the gift worthy of receiving or giving. Love me as you love your brother and sister, and as you love yourself. For this is exactly who I am. Remember that final commandment. That which you do to or for or with your brother or sister, you have done the same to, for, or with me, as you have done likewise to, for, or with yourself. You are all brothers and sisters in one Son, God. Again, this comes back to the intent behind Keys all the way through the book. And that's if we think we have to wait for these qualities to be bestowed on us or given to us, or we have to wait for something to happen to make us free, then we're never going to have that. Because we're coming from a false premise, a false perception of lack and fear. But if we come from a perception of wholeness, which is our birthright, by the way, then we are these qualities. We have these qualities of wholeness because we already are them. the quality of joy and gentleness, compassion, love, innocence, non-judgment, unconditional love. By the way, if it's conditional, it ain't love. I know that's rather blunt, but it's true. Conditionality is never love. It never has been and it never will be because it can't be. So, with that, I'll bid you Godspeed till the next one.